Hello, this is the How Would You Handle This Situation for our chapter on assessing employee performance. In this situation, you are newly promoted and you're working in a high-end retail store. And you've just been notified that you have two performance evaluations to give within the next 2 weeks. The trouble is you really don't know the employees very well, and you find that it might be a little bit difficult to give them performance appraisals as a result. Some of the things that you're thinking about, you possibly could just rate their performance on the short period that you've been there, or you could ask other employees about their opinion on the performance of their colleagues. You also happen to find a critical incidents file that the last manager left. But as you go through this file, you see that it was pretty apparent that this manager had certain favorites. And you're not really sure that it would be fair to base the performance evaluation on these critical incidents. So really your choices are to go ahead and use the critical incidents file, evaluate the employees based on a short period, or ask the other employees. One of the dangers of asking the other employees is the fact that they may be opinionated and they may have favorites as well. So it could also put the employees in an awkward position to ask. So you may not want to go this route. You probably don't want to go the critical incidents route either, in that if it's apparent that there were favorites, really the information may not be all that useful. Probably the last option is your best option, and that is to go ahead and evaluate your employees based on the shorter period of time. And just make sure that you note that the performance evaluation is only based on your time there. Another thing you might consider doing is contacting human resources to see how they might decide how you should handle this problem. So these are the options that you may want to think about, and I should note here it's pretty good that this is something that's being considered. As we know, performance appraisals are a big part of the employee development process. And because of that, we want to make sure that they're done right. And that's how I would handle this.